All right, it's another episode of the Sip and Talk with cool DJ Blaze McBeat. You'll be viewed on radio and TV, and we're right here with one veteran that you would love to listen to. Here is no other but DJ Vickylee. He's right here in the building with me, and today we'll be talking about loads of talks about DJs, the disc jockey profession, and how to go about it, the pros and cons, the professionals, and those who mess it up. The quacks. We love the quacks a lot, and we want to know who does this better and how to go about things. He is a professional in the field, and we believe that so far he has enough information to pass to us to make sure that we are on track, especially in the DJing aspect. Welcome, DJ Vickylee.
Thank you very much, my brother.
All right, it's been a long time talking to you, and I'm glad you're on set with us today. In this episode is about DJs, of which you are one of the oldest I know who is still active in the industry. It's not just about being a veteran, it's also about you still being active in the field, and you've been doing great.
Yes.
So we hope that this talk today is going to be very juicy. And first, let's start off with knowing what a professional DJ is. Who is a professional DJ? Then we could kick off with other questions.
Blaze, thank you very much. Already you've mentioned my name. My name is DJ Vickylee. And the question you are asking is a very lovely question.
Okay.
You see, when we say a professional DJ, we are talking about those who knows the nitty and gritty of being a DJ. Those who know how to use every equipment comes on your way that is being used as a DJ. In those days, before now, we used to have turntables.
Okay, yeah.
During then was where you would really know a professional DJ. But nowadays, the whole thing have turned to computer style, and anybody can just wake up and say, I am a DJ today.
Okay.
But to be a professional DJ, first of all, you have to know the nitty-gritty of the act. You must be, let me say, a minimum of like 10 to 15 years. And there are some certain aspects you need to know in DJing. Like you have to know what we call scratch, different names of scratching and how the scratches come. You have to know what we call BPM. In those days when we were using turntables, we call it RPM, that is running per minute. Now you have to know BPM, you have to know, the scratching is just for the fun of it. Then there's what we call timing in blending.
Okay.
When you are playing. You see that timing in blending is when a song is playing, this one is just dropping its chorus and its voice. The next one pick its chorus and its vocal rather. Just as if they are in concert.
Okay.
You get, so these are part of it. There are so many things that we will bring together and make a professional DJ. That will make you a professional DJ.
From what you just said, leave what I know from this.
Okay.
So I'm just going to concentrate on what you talk about.
Go ahead.
Because I'm not supposed to be a determinant on this. I'm not supposed to be determining what is right or wrong here. So please, I'd like to know, you mentioned something about scratching.
Yes.
Being one of the criteria for being a good DJ and a professional, not just a good DJ, but a professional. So if you know how to scratch, you can read your BPM, RPM. That makes you a DJ. And if you can blend it well.
You know what we call beat per minute.
Okay. This is what makes you a DJ.
That's the one you call BPM anyway of recent. You understand? But there's a way you do your counting on your beat. There's what we call first beat. There's what we call second beat. Most of the young DJs of nowadays, you see them, they scratch, they play this song, hit, they turn the party upside down, the next song, hit, upside down. Okay. But you, as a listener, someone who knows about music very well, if you listen to the mixing, you will know. And this guy is doing it upside.
So in this case, I'd like to know, what do you consider a quack DJ? Who do you consider a quack DJ?
Lovely question. Me as a person, the people I count as quack DJs, that is the DJs I count as quack DJs, are those that are using software.
What kind of software?
Like virtual DJ, mainly, without a controller.
Okay.
Are you getting me?
I am.
These are quack DJ because they always do auto sync.
Okay.
They drop this song, they sync this one. They don't know how to pick a beat. Excuse me. They don't know how to pick a beat and mix it up. You know, on virtual DJ, the 2 decks, where you pick a song and drop here, and you press your auto sync, automatically it plays on itself and match the beats.
Yeah, I understand.
It will do the beat matching on its own, direct.
But I understand as well that there are people who do not know how to make use of the virtual DJ. We're using that as a case study. So there are people who do not also know how to make use of that software. So does it make the people who know how to make use of the software professionals or not?
That is exactly what I'm trying to say. Like those that even know how to use it, they are still not professional.
Okay.
As far as you cannot stand on the 2 double deck and display your act, you are not a professional DJ.
Okay, are you trying to say that all DJs who make use of players,
Double deck.
that's what makes them professionals? What about the DJs?
That's one of the criteria.
No. What about the DJs who still use the same sync you mentioned on the double deck?
These are not professionals.
Are you a professional? Or are you a quack DJ?
Let me say, I am a professional DJ. Sorry.
You're not sure?
I am a professional DJ.
Are you sure that you're a professional DJ, or are you not sure?
Over sure.
But you were thinking about it.
Sorry, let me clear you very well. I've been a DJ for the past close to 39 to 40 years now.
Okay.
I started at the age of 12.
Okay.
Now, I played with turntables. I started with cassette deck. When we will open the back of cassette, I mean a back of deck, you know what we call deck.
Yeah, I understand what you're talking about.
I will use a broom, put it behind the motor that turn the cassette. That is where I do my pitch turning.
Okay.
Then, this is where we learn how to pick a beat. Till you get the right beat, you control it. Before they now produce another set of deck that now have pitch control.
Okay.
Then turntable was very common but very expensive. So deck was the easiest way you can kick up with.
Okay. So
from then we graduated to turntable. We got turntables, Technics 1210. You have Technics 1210, you have Technics 1200, and some other turntables like that. But professionally, you use Technics 1210 and Concord Autophone stylus and cartridge.
Okay, still on this same thing, I asked a question previously, and it seems you've somehow waved it off.
Okay.
What do you make of these DJs who use players, but they synchronize on the player?
They are still not a professional DJ.
Even at the time when they get people to dance, and
that doesn't make you a professional DJ.
What actually makes you professional? Apart from knowing these other things.
DJ, what makes you a professional DJ is one, knowing the act itself. Knowing the nitty-gritty, like I've been saying it. Knowing, okay, this song is coming up, it's playing, and the next song coming. You will see some of them where they are playing. This one will be talking, this one will be talking. It's not supposed to be.
Playing two voices together.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be. One must get down and the other one will pick it up. There's what we call timing in mixing.
What if this was an oversight? Does that really count if the person is a professional or not?
You cannot tell me it's an oversight
there are drivers
when you do it every day, every time.
No, I'm not talking about you doing it every day. You know, there are times, let's take a driver for instance.
Okay.
You know, having a motor accident on the way doesn't make it certain that you're not a good driver. You know that?
That is one.
Okay, good. Now, if by any chance, at the times you walk in on this person playing, he makes this mistake. And the next time, he makes this mistake. And when others are walking in on him, he doesn't make that mistake. Would you term the person a quack?
As far as I'm concerned, he's a quack.
Okay.
You know why? You know why? If you are a DJ and I walk into your party, maybe you don't know me, or maybe you know me. If you make a mistake, I will not talk to you when you are playing because that might kill your morale. You understand? Or maybe I might be around till the party finish.
Yeah.
I will tell you, guys, this is this and this, this and this. So at this point, this is what we do. At this point, this is what we do.
Okay. Do you, as a DJ, make these mistakes at some point?
Yes, of course.
It's
From the
normal for you.
beginning.
No, I'm talking about in recent times.
No.
No. You've never made that mistake in recent times, consciously or unconsciously.
In anywhere, you can never see me jamming, and without knowing my calculation of music.
What if we have a video of you doing this?
I would love to see it.
Are you sure of that?
I would really love to see it.
Okay, quickly, what are the effects of these quacks in the industry as a whole?
The major effect is one, they kill the prices.
The prices of?
The prices of booking a professional DJ is not the price you are going to book a quack DJ.
How would the person out there know if the person is a professional or not?
Thank you. You who want to book a DJ for your program, ordinarily, you know, we have an association, we call it the Jan, you understand?
I know that, yeah.
Ordinarily, we've gone on. You are the state chairman, isn't it?
That doesn't count at this point.
Okay. But you
doesn't
don't
count at this point.
Hold on. There's what I want to say. Now, you did some adverts both on social media and also on the dailies.
Okay.
If you want to book a professional DJ, go through this process.
What are these processes? Because I don't remember.
You are the one that did it. I saw it.
I said I don't remember.
Oh, so why would you remember?
I don't remember.
Please, come on.
Okay.
Okay, for instance,
Yeah.
you want to book a professional DJ, okay? And you don't want the money to get lost. And mind you, remember these quack DJs, most of them will at times collect your money, promising you to come with a certain sound of equipment or a certain set of equipment, and by the time they come, what they show you is not what they brought. The production you expect to get for your sound is not what you're going to get.
Okay.
That is another big criteria for you to know this is not a professional DJ, because a professional DJ has listening ears.
Okay.
To know that the place I'm going, this is the type of sound that will give me what I want. So now, when you book the quack DJ, let's assume a professional DJ charge you 200,000 for instance, and a quack DJ asks you to bring 20,000.
Yeah.
As a celebrant, what will you do? You will want to save 180,000 and pay 20,000.
Exactly.
After all, now the same music they go play. Maybe the Robuchi you go play.
But you know, at the end of the day, if I am the celebrant, at the end of the day, the DJ might still come and impress me.
I will tell you the simplest truth, there's no how it will impress you. Except you don't want to say it out. For people not to say, no, but you go book her.
Okay.
I have on one or two occasions, several times, being called on that same particular day as the DJ is playing, and they call me to bring your equipment. Come and play. You said 300 years. Oh yeah, send account.
Okay, for us to know more about this, what do you think we should do to curb this? What do you think, what measures do you think will be best to solve this? To make sure it no longer happens, or even if it does, it wouldn't be on the higher side.
Good. It will be difficult. Very, very difficult. Thank God for MCSN today that the federal government through the NCC has given power to get what do you call it?
Licenses?
Licenses, yes.
Okay.
Now with them, I think that will be the beginning. Then now, the major thing is you need to be among the DJs. You know, there are DJs and there are DJs.
I do.
Now, let's assume you are not a member of the JAM.
Yeah.
Or even if you do, maybe you don't attend meetings, you don't mingle with the other DJs that are professionals, because if you want to say something in their presence, maybe you think you look inferior to them, or maybe you always think they will be looking down on you. You have to come close to them. That is the only way you can learn, by training.
Okay.
I can tell you not less than 10 to 15 DJs in the hard city of Owerri where I am, that call themselves professionals, that still call me Sir Baba. You know, they call me Baba. Baba, how does this one work?
Okay.
And you call yourself a professional DJ, isn't it? You are supposed to know what I know. And now, you guys are more active on internet, because everything about music now is on internet. Because if you used to buy music, if you have bought music the way we used to buy music in those days, only one track at 1,003, 1,005, 1,007, only one track, you will understand what I mean. Now you are going to party, you have not less than 500 tracks to play. Let's assume that 1,005 as then should be by how much now? Check. Like how much it is it will be?
I wouldn't be sure. I would like you to tell me.
Make we just say like 10,005. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
That 10,005 times 500.
Okay.
Then music used to take time before it wears out. Then one track can reign for like a year before the artist will drop another track. And that artist will drop like 3, 4, 5 tracks as single. We call it single. Either 12 inches or 9 inches. Now, when they drop that song, it will last for like minimum of 8 months before they will drop another song. So now you know you have this set of songs to play for like
for this
months.
period of time. Okay. So far we've spoken well. You've spoken well about the professionals and how everything should be, but I think we shouldn't keep it on that. There's this notion about DJs being wayward. What do you have to say about that?
Ah, God. You know, I will tell you the actual fact. It's been over like 20 something years now I've heard that word.
But that doesn't make it untrue. It doesn't stop it from being true, is it?
It's not true.
It's not true.
It's not true.
Okay. I'd like to hear from you.
And I would have, okay, just because I wanted to tell you, just tell me why or how. Now, I want you to understand individuals has its own, his or her own attitude and character and way of living life. Now, DJing is a profession. It's a profession, it's an art. In fact, it's a trade. If you go to US, go to Canada, and other places, you will really understand. You know, we Nigerians, we don't take things that we are supposed to take serious, we don't take them serious, being serious.
For example?
For example, Jazzy Jeff is one of the most senior DJ presently that we know worldwide.
Okay.
Jazzy Jeff is over 60. I think it's about 60 something or 70 something.
Okay.
And he's still a practicing DJ.
Okay.
Why am I saying this? Even the lawyers, the barristers, the police is in everywhere. There are still bad eggs.
Okay.
Being a DJ can never make you a wayward child.
What would it make you?
For example, a DJ can build a very strong business
I agree.
and employ more than what you never expect. So how are we wayward?
No, but that doesn't stop the person from being wayward.
No, it stopped.
Do you know that waywardness is actually expensive? Irresponsibility is expensive.
Yes, we know.
So
that's to your own understanding.
No, that's the truth. Being irresponsible is expensive.
Listen, okay.
So it doesn't matter if you're making money or not.
DJ Blaze, would you prefer to be wayward and people talk about you in a bad way?
Nobody's talking about me in a bad way, but there's a
if
general
you are wayward,
notion.
People will surely talk about you in a bad way.
Now the thing is this: there is this general notion about DJs, and sometimes it looks proven. There is this notion about DJs who are irresponsible, wayward, name it.
Like
let's talk. Let me give you.
Listen, give me an example of being wayward. Give me an example of irresponsibility.
Let's look at it this way. DJ Vickylee, do you womanize?
I don't.
You can boldly say that.
Yes.
Anywhere, anytime, any day.
Any day, I don't. I only do sub and top.
Which is?
Sub and top is my speakers.
Okay.
The sub, the woofer, and the height.
Why do I have a feeling that what you're saying right now is not connected to what I asked?
Okay. Check. You have your goggle. Check.
I don't need to check the Google to know what sub and top means. Can you check the meaning of
sub? I check the
There's no way. I don't need to check Google.
No, you really need.
I understand what it is.
Womanizing.
Now, I asked you a question. It's a direct question. I said, DJ Vickylee, do you dey follow woman? You dey do?
I don't. I don't.
You don't.
Because I'm a married man.
Okay, before you, okay, let's take it a notch down. Before that time, before marriage, do you or were you womanizing?
I never womanize.
Okay.
I don't know what you mean by womanizing, because
womanizing is very easy to explain.
Sorry. Like now, if you are having a girlfriend and the quality you want in that girl, you can't get it.
You look for someone else?
Would you drop and look for someone else?
Okay, now, how many girlfriends did you have at a time when you were not married?
I never had more than one girlfriend.
DJ Vickylee, are you telling us the truth? Can this be
why
proven?
would they always get this?
Is there a way to prove? Because you don't look that innocent. Yes, you don't.
Like this?
You don't look that innocent. So tell us, is this true or not? Okay, let's go away from women. Maybe that's a hard nut to...
No.
Is it a hard nut to crack?
Serious. I think I really need to clear the air.
Are you speaking for yourself or for other DJs?
For myself.
Okay, for yourself?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to listen.
For myself. I never had two girlfriends I had to go before I got married.
Some people do not have girlfriends, but it doesn't stop them from womanizing.
How?
Are you that kind of woman?
How?
Are you that kind of man?
How do you not womanize if you don't have girlfriend?
No, there are things you can get without Without having a girlfriend, you can actually get a woman. It could be a paid service. It could be anything. It could be just an acquaintance.
Okay, like a business?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like a business?
I'm saying you can get a woman who you are intimate with, but it doesn't make the woman in a relationship with you. It doesn't mean the person is in a relationship with you. So what I'm asking is, you mentioned you never had more than one girlfriend at a time. That's a fact. It could be. It could be true. I'm not saying it's true. I'm not vindicating you at this point.
I'm telling you,
but I'm saying
I've never.
Okay, I'm saying when these times come in, are there times when, okay, let's say unintentionally, mistakenly, people make mistakes. Have you never made a mistake? You bump on someone else.
Okay. Listen, let me clear you on this particular aspect. You see, DJing, or you being a DJ, in those days, women will always like to flock around you.
It's still that way right now. And that's why I'm asking this question.
It's no longer that way.
Are you sure?
If you meet my mates in this business, you will discover it's no longer that way.
You know why I would disagree with you? Given the age difference with the younger ones, you can't really tell. I know you're still active in the business, you still go out and all that, but there is there are limits, or would I say there is an age limit to certain things. When you walk into the clubs these days, you don't see a lot of old men around. I'm not saying you're old anyway.
I want to ask you
all I'm saying is the younger people would understand better if people are still flocking over them. And I know some people are still flocking over you, so you cannot deny that fact.
Not really.
You cannot. So it might not be as much as it used to be.
I want to ask you a question.
Yes,
I want to ask you a question now.
Okay.
For some times, or let me say, from this your age time, being a DJ, can you tell me how many females have walked up to you and tell you, what exactly do you want? I'm in love with you and I want to take care of you in any angle.
They always do. Not to me, but maybe to other people, but I know they do.
You can't. You can never tell.
No, they do.
Sure.
They do.
I'm not sure.
I wouldn't want to start calling names, but I know they do.
When a female will walk up to you and tell you, I'm giving you 200,000, let's buy something with it. Let's meet tomorrow, you know. I
know of a DJ. We are in Owerri right now. We're in the city of Owerri today. I know of a DJ in this city, practicing, well known, who has people, ladies, who fund him just to be around them. I know. And I wouldn't want to mention names, but I know.
Maybe.
So now, if this is the case, did you have people in your time who funded you?
I had, but I never gave them my attention.
What are you trying to tell us? Let's understand something, because we're soon leaving this part of it.
Okay.
You've tried so hard to prove innocent, which I am still not convinced.
But I'm not telling you I'm innocent.
I'm driving at a point.
I'm not telling you I'm innocent because I'm a man.
Okay. No, we're getting somewhere, because this sounds awkward. You know, being not just a DJ, generally entertainers gain attention.
Yes.
Mostly, if you have a fan base of 10,000, I bet you that about 8,000 would be women. If you have a fan base, I'm just talking generally as an entertainer.
80% are the men because of the business.
Because of the business?
Yes.
I'm tempted to ask a question I'm not supposed to ask, but I'll let that fly. You said 80% of them are men.
Of my old clients.
Why would they be men?
Listen, anybody can call me for a party, but mostly men call me for parties.
But women do.
Because of the age.
we're talking about years before now. You weren't born old.
Okay.
You were not born old. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You mean before now?
Yes.
When I was still young?
Because we know that you're trying so hard to protect your now. So we're going back in time.
I'm not protecting my now because
I want us to go back in time.
Is still the now that I'm still living.
Okay. Now we've talked about women. It is also said that DJs get involved in different vices, cultism, alcoholism, drugs, and all that. What do you have to say about that?
That is exactly why I said individuals' character, rather individual differences.
What do you make? No, you know, when we talk about DJs, we're not saying all DJs are like that. But when a percentage of a higher percentage of DJs are being termed bad, you know, it rubs off on the others.
This particular topic we're talking about has been existing even before now, even before I was born. From the day one of DJs, this is exactly what people talks about them. It's just of recent, some parents, because of the charges we charge now, parents will say, okay, my son, you say you want to be a DJ, I'll support you. Before now, nobody, any parent, like me personally, 1981, when my father discovered that I am into DJing, he almost disowned me.
Why didn't he disown you?
He set me out of his house.
So he actually disowned you?
No, he just set me out of his house. He never disowned me. Do you know what it means by disowning? Your father will tell you, you are not my child, in the presence of your mom.
So your father never did that?
He never.
Okay.
Now, what am I trying to say? Because he never supported my intention. Because the bad name has always been there. But thank God today, we that took that pain then, we have did our best or tried our best to make sure that that particular name goes down. The name, what do you call it? Wayward, toutish, drug addict, blah, 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 blah. But the truth is this. Entertainment generally, if you are not careful, you will make yourself a useless person. Because number one, the kind of life that is into entertainment is not in any other place. The truth is this, music is the key to life. Music brings joy to life. And when you are happy, maybe having like things like drinks and whatever, you will want to have a party, you know, all those things. Then some nuisance will come in. Because you can never get 100% good people.
Okay.
I will give you an example. I met one man, one elderly man. His name is Bomb Jimazi. He told, I was like he called me for me to play for him on his birthday, 80th birthday. So we were now gisting with Uncle Alan B. We were just gisting, discussing about the nightlife during their time, not my own time, during their time. And this same thing we are talking about, he measured it.
Okay. In a good way, in a bad way.
There is a house they call 8080. I don't know if you know the house at Jemazi Street. 80 Jemazi Street.
Okay.
At Tetilo. If you sit with that man and you hear different gists about DJing, you will say, no wonder. This name, they know people come out, but God has started erasing that name. The only thing we are having now is those boys, because of this, their hard drugs that they are doing, not even, they are not up to, like in Imo State here, I'm not sure DJs that take all these small hard drugs are up to 5% of 100% we have as DJs in Imo State.
What would you make of DJs who just jump on trends and at the end of the day, let me put it this way, people who jump on trends, let's say a particular genre of music coming up, and they're talking, instead of maintaining what it's supposed to be like, you end up seeing that you play a particular pattern of music day in, day out. I call you today, you're playing the same songs. Tomorrow, you're playing the same songs. And reason is because you're trying so hard to follow the trends. Now, in one way, forgetting that there are other songs you could as well play to impress the crowd.
DJ Blaze, the fact is that ever since the softwares, Serato, Virtual DJ, Cross DJ, name it, ever since they came out, DJing took a different dimension.
Okay.
That is, let me give you for example, your laptop. When you open it day in, day out, and you open your Serato, the same way you arrange your song is the same way it is.
Okay.
There's no shuffling. And you as a DJ will not even have that time to say, okay, tonight I'm playing, let me make some changes. You will not bother. You will never bother. But in those days, when you know you are going for a gig, and you know the kind of gig you are going to, you have enough records in your shop, in your store. You know that this set of people, this is their class of music. See, there was a program, somebody called me, invited me, and I went. It was a classic program. And the DJ there, instead of playing classical music like jazz, sentimental music, he was playing Bugao at refreshment time.
Is there a way to educate these young DJs on what kind of songs to be played at some points?
That is where the professionalism still comes in. I told you there are so many things that make you a professional DJ.
Okay.
There are events I will go today. When I look at that event, I know the music I am supposed to give to them. And still, this software of 18 has also helped in some big areas. Now you don't need to carry the whole of your studio in bags. It's only in your laptops. Now, professionally, it now depends on you to use your wisdom, your knowledge to know what you are supposed to do in that particular gig.
Okay.
I went for a gig at Full Moon Hotel. It was a form of conference. As customer forum, whatever. And the Indian guy came and met me and said, "Are you sure you are in here?" I said, "Yes." He said, "You don't play like DJs in Owerri." I said, "How?" He said, "This is the third time we are coming to Owerri. No wonder you are expensive. You know a song to play at every interval of the program." I said, "That is the professionalism."
There's this Cold War, but I'd say a beef between music artists and DJs. You cannot deny being guilty of this because you've been denying everything for all I know. Now, there's this Cold War, and it all goes down to promotions.
Okay.
Music artists believe DJs do not promote their songs enough, especially even when they are paid.
How?
They collect money and they do not play these songs. Now, they also feel that DJs do not promote the creative industry well enough.
How?
Sometimes there are good music artists who do not have the funding to promote their songs. But they feel that when they approach a DJ, it's all about money and nobody wants to support. Secondly, the music artists, this should be thirdly, yeah. The music artists, especially the established ones believe they should be accorded some kind of respect, and DJs do not accord those respects. And the DJ feels in turn that they should be the ones who are accorded respect, who are to be accorded respect, you understand? And in this, it seems like a cold war. Nobody really talks about it, but there's a beef coming in there.
Come again.
Now, number one is promotions. DJs go collect money to promote the song. Now, if you know say that song no good to promote, why you collect money? Secondly, okay, you want to take it one after the other. All right.
Now, number one, depending on the DJ you meet.
We have a DJ here. You're a DJ.
I am a DJ.
DJ Vickylee. How many artists have you collected money from and did not play their songs?
Number one, I don't take money from artists anyhow.
Okay, I'd like to know.
First of all, when you bring me your song, I'll play it. I'll put it on a test. I need to know the banging of your song, the weight it carries. It must have a common thing that people can be able to identify with immediately you start playing that song, maybe after like a week or two. Number two, your production must be very clear. 80% of Nigerian music's production are whack.
What do you consider a whack song?
Not the song itself, I mean the production.
What do you consider a whack production? I'd like to know.
Now, you go to the studio. You have good lyrics. That is supposed to have good rhythm. And you go and bring in amapiano, for instance, because amapiano is raining. People will not want to listen to your lyrics, despite the message you are passing.
Okay.
If you have good message. Rather, they will dance to that amapiano beat.
So is this about the beats?
It's not about the lyrics? Not about the beat. It's about the music generally.
Okay.
You should check. You know me a little bit. You should check. If I bring a song, I say, let's promote this person. Has the song ever failed?
No, you're hitting a different point. I would like to know. Okay, let me ask you a direct question. Have you ever promoted a wax song?
There is no how I will promote a wax song.
Have you ever collected money from a wax artist?
I have never.
You're sure of this?
Call any. Oh yeah, if you know.
Have you promoted all the? No, it's not. No. If I'm going to bring evidence, if I'm going to bring evidence, it's going to be after this episode.
Okay. Then, and I'll be waiting.
And you'll be here again. You'll be here again.
And defend myself.
Have you ever?
Let me give you this. Let me see. I was the one who promoted Kelly Hassan.
Okay.
From day one. There was a group called Free Winds then. And there was a group called Bumper Clash then. And there was a young guy called Zion.
Okay.
You see this Timaya you are seeing today. When he was sleeping at Rhythm in Port Harcourt.
You accommodated him?
No, allow me to finish.
I thought you gave him a house.
Allow me to finish. When he was sleeping in Rhythm, begging, even sold his mother's banana and plantain, go and pay. They will keep his music at the corner. A friend of mine, DJ Brain, in Port Harcourt, brought the song to me. This is my guy, you.
Okay.
We call him Dapper. This is my guy, you. Now the guy, they just mess him up. Reading, they don't collect money, they don't agree to play music. Now, but over here, now I do everything. Now from over here to my music blue.
So it's actually true
that. Then Papa.
Let me digress a little bit. Is it actually true that he was selling plantains and banana?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know about now if the mother is still selling it.
There's no way she'll be selling it. If
you can't tell.
If you were Timaya, would you allow that?
You can't tell. You know why? Your mom might decide to take this as my hobby, as what I like. But when I went to his way before he born him now.
Okay, let's not
So now from there,
digress
if you
that
come
much.
up.
Okay, now the thing is, a lot of these artists
No, you asked me a question.
generally
You did not
complain
allow me
about
to
this.
finish. You
Okay,
did not allow me to
finish up.
finish. Now, there's no how I will collect a song that I know I will not promote.
What about these people that do that?
That is their own cup of tea. Maybe
Is there a reason why they do this?
That I don't know. That I don't know, because ordinarily you are not supposed to collect money for what you will not deliver.
Do you think that music artists, especially the up-and-coming ones, are disrespectful?
Not only, even the main big artists
Are disrespectful?
very, 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 very.
In
I
what
want
way?
you to understand something. When you go to studio and make a good song, your song can never fly without the DJs. Are you aware of that?
I'm trying to.
Your song. Now, the radio stations you go, who are the people that are going to play the music? Let me use Timaya's case, for example. Then, he went to radio stations. He paid the normal money they used to pay then at reading
Okay.
for his song to be aired. Maybe for 1 week, they might only air that song for 1 day. And it's presented that will air it. Then, Kevin was a very small boy to me then. Kevin was, they were like about 4 in-house DJ there. So maybe Timaya could not have enough money to like
Sort all of them.
And all of them know him.
Okay.
They play together, you know. And at the end of the day, they did not play his song. It was where the song now got blown here in Owerri. There are people in Port Harcourt where they, you know, then people will come from Port Harcourt to Owerri to have fun. Because then the crisis in Port Harcourt was very, so people leave Port Harcourt every weekend out to Owerri. Then in NG, are you getting me? So now, when they go back to Port Harcourt, these are normal phony segment programs. People will start requesting for the song. I would like to hear it. I heard it in Owerri.
So from what you just mentioned, Timaya's song peaked from Owerri.
From Owerri,
spread out to other parts of the country.
Yes.
And you made that happen.
Yes.
Has Timaya appreciated you for that?
Timaya have not even met me. We only met one-on-one a few years ago. He only knows my name then, but he has never met me.
And how is this, how do you see this, that someone you made famous, rich today, doesn't know you and doesn't appreciate you?
That is how life is. That is how life is. There are people.
So do you hold something against him for that?
No. Why should I?
Okay.
Why should I? Even my friend that I'm talking about that brought the CD to me, he was his manager then. Are you getting me?
Let's talk about Kelly
Even
Handsome.
that particular guy, Timaya has never for 1 day say, guy, all this small change, you try for me.
So it starts, is this, would I call it a lifestyle of
the artist?
Okay.
Yes.
That's how they behave.
To my own understanding.
Oh, that's how you see it. That's not actually.
How I see.
That's how you see
not
it.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Okay. Let's talk about Kelly Handsome. How close are you with him?
Well, Kelly Handsome is my friend.
And the journey so
He's
far.
my friend. I like him. He's more like my boy. He's a big boy now, you know. And the journey so far.
And so far.
Smooth.
So far, the industry seems to have not appreciated him as much as they used to. Do you have something to say about that?
Exactly. You know, the situation came up when he had that problem with Kenny Ogungbe. You understand? And when he now left the country and went back to America, you know, like they say in Nigeria, that's the way they see, now they know.
Okay.
Are you getting me? Kelly is still dropping songs.
Okay.
Till date. His recent song, I Love You, it's a gospel song.
Okay.
And it's a banging song. You play it anywhere, anytime. Are you getting me? It's not up to 3 months. He dropped it.
Okay. There is a, we talked about DJs, music artists, and at this point, it looks like each party has a complaint against the other one. Is it also true that apart from promotions, that DJs make use of intellectual property and refuse to pay for intellectual property?
Exactly.
It is often said that DJs ride on the fact that they are promoters and they use your content the way they like without giving you any royalty. So DJs feel they should be paid to play a song. Artists, music artists, feel they should be paid for their content to be used. Now let's not forget the fact that without the artist producing a song, there'll be nothing for the DJ to play. In as much as we understand the fact that DJs promote these artists, and in one way or the other, it complements their promotion to make sure that they are well known, which also gets them paid, makes them get paid as well. So, I mean, there should be a synergy of how things should work. There should be a synergy between the artist and the DJ. But it seems each party is aggrieved against the other party. You see, everybody is vexed right now.
You see, we Nigerians, I keep saying it, our thinking is upside down.
Okay.
You as a DJ, you are a DJ. If you want to get paid for playing an artist's song, try work on yourself and be a producer. The artist will come to you, pay you, and drop his lyrics. And you do the mix and everything and produce the artist out. He will pay you outrightly. But you playing the music, you shouldn't be asking for payment. If you want to do, Oga, you'll be upcoming artist. Nobody sabi you yet. I want make since you say you want make people sabi you, you go pay me make people sabi you, collect your payment and do the job. But once that artist get blown and maybe go and register his song or her song with any copyright,
and you want to make use of that song,
and you want to make use of that song,
you need
must
to pay
for it, because it is his own intellectual property, not yours.
So this is your take?
Yes, that is just the right truth.
Okay.
That is just the right truth. As I speak with you, I have paid.
Okay.
For MCSN.
All right.
Those that understand it know that you must pay for the property you are using. It's somebody's property, for God's sake.
Okay.
Knowledge, wisdom, ideas, sleepless nights. Then you want to be using it, then the person should be trekking up and down with bedroom sleepers. No, now. That's a lot. Even in abroad, you obtain license even before you start playing as a DJ in abroad, you obtain your license.
Okay. What other business do you think music or DJs should venture in? Because we understand the fact that sometimes most DJs are broke. Most DJs are broke. Yes, it's a good business. It pays well if you're known, if you're getting clients and all that. But when you never blow, when you never get money, when you still dey manage, and it's also like that in some other businesses. In fact, entertainment generally doesn't pay you off immediately. There are things, they call it paying dues. You will pay your dues, Abi.
Yes.
So there are ways you go around
people
it.
that will even pay dues and they will not even still see the green light.
So what do you advise these people to do? Because at some point you see some people go ahead, you pay for certain jobs, they don't deliver because of certain reasons beyond their control as well. They might have genuine reasons, but that's not what the public is bothered about.
Yes.
When you sign on a contract, you're supposed to deliver.
That's it. Now you see, the truth is this, to me, DJing business is a lucrative business.
Okay.
You should know how to really venture into it. And if you have an idea or your brain maybe is sharp enough, you will know that through DJ business you can connect to others. I take myself for example. I started as a DJ and I'm still a DJ, still practicing it till date. And now that we discover that the business is somehow waving, no more party like before. You will charge a certain amount of money. Someone else will come and take a very low amount. As far as cheap, I go chop for us now. We call it that way. I decided to venture into sound engineering.
Okay.
And with the ideas I have gathered in the industry. Now, person with the industry for over 35, 40 years. Don't be joke now. If you say you no get idea, now you say your brain don't die. Now I'm into club reinforcement.
Okay.
As a club rebranding. We furnished club. I went and I learned another thing like this wall panel lights.
Okay.
How to program, how to build everything. Even LED screen, this big LED screen you see outside. I'm into it. I build it. We couple it here.
So you suggest some of these people should diversify and look for
yes,
other things to do.
Very important.
Finally, while we wrap up on this should be about saying adios on the show. So I'd like to ask a very simple question. Do you think do you think DJs will go to heaven or hell?
Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Are DJs sinners?
My brother.
Would they go to heaven or hell?
My brother.
A lot of people see this.
This thing you are saying just came up on social media. Even people in America, like my friends in America, saw it, you know, and
no, but it's good for us to talk about this. Nightlife is excessively.
Now let me ask you a question.
Okay.
What is the music to life? What does God enjoy most? What do you offer God most? What do you hold on. What do you offer to God that God enjoy most?
Praises.
What did what do you call it? David offer to God that praises. God enjoys most?
Praises.
What is praises?
So you can
actually... Hold on. What is praises?
No, I have a question.
What is praises?
I want us...
Is praises not music?
No, we're ending this.
Hold on.
We have to end it on a good note.
I need you to answer me. Is praises not music?
You can praise with music, yes. You can praise with music. You can praise in other forms as well. It doesn't have to be music. But I know that God loves music from all we've heard and learned. But that doesn't mean that God loves irresponsible music. Now, you play music. You play in a club. I know you play in a club.
Yes.
What songs, what kind of songs are appreciated most in the club? You talk about booty, you talk about women, you talk about a lot of things.
Yes, these are the ones that are being appreciated.
Let's use club DJs for example. Let's leave every other DJ. Okay. Club DJs, do you think they will go to heaven or hell?
I believe they will go to heaven.
Because of the kind of music they play?
No.
How? I want to know.
Listen, because of your heart.
What's in your heart when you're promoting immorality?
Let me now tell you something. The DJs are not the DJs in the club are not promoting.
What are they doing when they're playing those songs?
Now listen and listen good. Or let me ask you a question first. Well, you are funny. Please, you funny.
No, but it has to. This question has to be asked.
Hold on.
It has to be asked.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. That's gonna say you be DJ too.
You know whether I don't retire.
Okay, I don't know. Myself, I don't retire small. So now let me tell you something, man. You see, there are people at times, you don't choke them like this. Even maybe they were planning to go and commit suicide. Along the line, maybe on his way going, Like, Papa, what's up? Not knowing the pain he's going through. Now come on, just reach Cabello. Oh, go Cabello now. My guy did there, so make I come. I mean, they go somewhere. Oh. No, I leave that to come first. Some people fall out. Oh. Are you getting me?
No, see, Baba.
What have you? When he comes there, he will listen to music that DJs plays.
Exactly my point.
Hold on. That thing he has in his mind to go and commit suicide will go off. Because he will see there are still bad that he will see there, and there are still some good he will see there.
Are you now calling him an evangelist? I want to know. This is a simple question, Baba. What is bad is bad. What is good is good.
DJing
you
is
can
not
differentiate.
bad.
No, I'm not saying DJing is bad. I'm saying you can differentiate good from evil. And if at some point, okay, let me bring this. Let me trim it a bit easier because we don't have much time. We have about a few. We're almost out of time already. So I want us to talk about this briefly. Not even talk about it. I want a direct answer. A DJ who plays. Let's not, okay, since you're trying to defend these other guys, which I know is not true, you're not being entirely sincere. So, a DJ who plays in a strip club, a DJ, remember,
the strip club,
the scriptures,
support.
The scriptures says that when you think of evil, when you see evil, when you are around evil, you have committed sin.
Yes.
A DJ who plays in a club where immorality is being promoted.
Like what type?
Let's go for stripping.
Thank you. Now you are
But there's nothing.
Now you are throwing a very clean.
In fact, I'm saying a nightclub because there are clubs that are a bit responsible.
Strippers club,
Baba, normal nightclub gets bad life, and you can't deny that fact. You know, so no beat around that. That DJ where they promote this nightlife, way bad, way bad.
Not the good ones.
Baba, with the talk of nightclub, that DJ go heaven. That DJ where they day for in front they twerk. In the shout go girl. In the even hype on mic. Baba, that DJ go heaven.
No be me go Georgia and God no.
You go heaven.
And they go heaven by his grace.
You know they play for those girls.
Me twerk.
Don't you play in the club?
Me.
Don't you play in the club?
Then when we were playing in the club, full-time clubbing. There was nothing
Tell me that you've never seen a girl in the club and appreciated that girl in
because of the
an immoral way. Talk through.
Blood no dey run for your vein.
No, now we still talk the same thing now.
Blood no dey run for your vein.
All right, this is where we come to the end of this show. Baba don't want to talk to, but
no. Let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth. You see this particular question you are asking.
Yes.
Nobody on earth will answer it. Only God can answer it because it is only Him who knows. You see that person you said is twerking or is nakeding and doing stripping. Might be in heaven. You are still at the door of the heavens.
Because of what you just said. Because of what you just said, we're going to run a vox pop on this question, and you're going to see the reactions. And you see what people think about you, even DJs.
Good.
All right. Good. Thank you very much for being on the show, DJ Vickylee, the Sip and Talk Show. It's an amazing podcast where we talk about issues concerning entertainment and making sure that we put things in the right direction.
Oh, that's good.
We appreciate you being here today.
Thank you very much.
All right, this is where we call it a wrap and say adios. On the show is the Sip and Talk. My name is Cool DJ Blaze. You're being viewed on radio and TV, the one you call the B to the M to the B. It's about time for me to say I love you from the bottom of my heart. Stay put and be the best version of yourself. If you must drink, do not drive. And if you must drive, do not drink.